I am Danil Repenko, Dan for short. I am from Odessa. Yeah, it was normal life. I was going to school. My parents were going on their jobs. Everything was fine, peaceful, and well, normal.
You're a school student.
Yeah, I'm last grade in Ukrainian school. I'm 17. On the 24th of February, the first thing that woke me up was a bang somewhere outside. I thought maybe it was something, fireworks maybe, or something. So I didn't put much attention to it. Then a minute later, another bang. Okay, that's disturbing. I hear my father going, damn, it started. Starting, packing something quickly and in a couple of minutes leaving. So I'm kind of worried, lying in my bed. So I decide to wake up, go to the bathroom at least, and ask my mom what's happening. And she said, well, war started. Then we, had a breakfast, watched TV, and yeah, the president gave a speech about the start of the war and the start of Russian invasion, full-scale Russian invasion. And that's how it started.
So how long did you stay in Odessa?
2-3 days, maybe even less, because my father is in military, so he told us to leave because that would be easier for him to handle the situation when we are in safety. And my mother had a sister in another region of Ukraine, central Ukraine, so we went there, and from that city where my mother's sister was, we left to Moldova.
So is your father still in Ukraine?
Yeah, he is still in Ukraine. He took part in battles on the east, in Donbas region. He got concussion, but he's fine now. He's healing in Odessa again, so everything is fine with him. It was, I think 18-hour ride. Me, my mother, her sister, her 2 kids. One was only months old, and my grandfather was a driver, and we were driving all the way from central Ukraine to the border. We decided to go to the upper side of border because there is a Transnistria territory, and it's here and there, so it's not that safe. So we got to the border city, and because of 1 month old child, we got a little pass through the line, because the line was huge, and so we got pass, and only stayed in line for 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6. Got to the checkpoint and got our documents checked, and then a couple of times guards there told everyone to switch their lights off and to be quiet. Everything went dark, and we were just waiting. Maybe something was flying over, or we don't know, but we just hoped it wasn't a missile. 2 hours there. So finally we passed the border, and then it's a long ride to the Chişinău, because my mother and her parents are originally from Moldova, so they have relatives here. And in Chişinău we are staying at a relative's place. So like we knew where we're going to stay, so we drove straight to the Chişinău. Life is peaceful, life is normal. Life is a bit similar to what I had in Ukraine, but well, there are differences, of course. People are nice, people are friendly, most of them, like 99.9% definitely friendly. Yeah, and that's great. I really appreciate what Moldovians are doing for Ukrainians and their government too. Apartment for my relatives here. They are very nice. They support us like in everything. Also, we got help with food and medicine. We didn't need much clothes. So we brought our own. It's fine.
So you volunteer at the Dignity Centre as an interpreter. Can you tell us something about that?
My mom applied for help here, and when she came, she understood that there is a problem with communication, that volunteers know English and just a couple of words Russian, and there are definitely some cases where you need to communicate better. And she somehow asked head volunteer if I could come and help her son. My son knows English. Can he help? I believe it was something like that. So the next time we got help here, we applied here. I also came, and it was like a trial period. Yeah, I was useful that day, so I was asked to communicate with head volunteer and tell her when I could come and help, and well, if you can come and help, please.
Do you enjoy it? Do you find it fulfilling?
Yeah, I do. It's I don't know. I kind of like interpreting. So it's like a practice, really good practice, and that's the way I am helping my people, my country. Like, if I could, I would do more.
Do you like the Dignity Centre?
Yeah, it's very nice, very customer friendly and relaxing, I think. It has its atmosphere. How one of the volunteers said, it's cozy here, it's cozy. And I think that's great for the people, that they can feel themselves as not refugees, as just people that came to the shop, because this is like shop.
What would you like to do in the future?
There is a plan to go abroad and study. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's the plan of my parents, and well, I don't mind that. I really think I need a higher education. That's the plan for next couple of years. To go abroad, get to university, and hopefully live normally, peacefully at that place. the career that I want now is a dream, basically. I dream about something, but I don't consider that, that's the only way I'm gonna be. Interpreter, yeah, kinda wanna be that. Maybe narrator in Ukrainian. Yeah, people often say that I have a soothing voice, like a narrator. So why not?
Would you like to return to Ukraine, or would you like to go elsewhere in the world?
For now, it's smarter again to go elsewhere in the world, get higher education, see how things are in other countries. Maybe I like it there better, I don't know. But now after getting higher education, I want to return to Ukraine and help rebuild it. Because that's my home, and like now I understand that I kinda like my home. It made me myself, and I wanted to be there. I wanted to be even better. Moldova, thank you very much. Great people, great country, very lovely. About Ukraine, well, it's obviously the war, any war is bad, and both sides are suffering, yeah, but for now I want the world to understand that they should support Ukraine, because of course there is tragedy on Russian side because of all the conscripts, all the dead soldiers, and now heartbroken mothers and etc. But they are the Russians are invading Ukraine. They are not the victim right now. Ukrainians are victims because we definitely didn't want it. We didn't choose the war, and now we wanted to stop, because I don't see Russians trying to stop the war in any time soon. So just support Ukraine. We are going to end this war, and thus we will end suffering on both sides.